nasty man-eating shark. He's hanging upside the hotel there. And we have police divers in the water, checking to make sure that's clear. That's my friend Allie out there. She's a really good diver and a good friend of mine. And Allie! Allie, check it out, there's a dolphin! Hey Allie, come play with the little dolphin! Oh, that is so cute! Oh. Maybe it wasn't a dolphin. Wow. Oh, poor Allie. She was my favorite chum. Okay, we're going to pull up next to these gasoline tanks here where we should be safe. Just keep an eye out there on the yellow barrel. We've attached some shark bait to the barrel. Hopefully the shark... Always taking the bait. And the pier. And there's gas flying everywhere. Wow, that could be bad if there are any kind of sparks.
Wow,
this is an example of what we call a hot set.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Don't lean too close, Mom.
Oh my God! The acquaintance of Bruce, the mechanical shark from Steven Spielberg's blockbuster film Jaws.
Oh, I'm so sorry if I broke any of your ears,
Steven Spielberg named the shark Bruce after his lawyer. Finding Nemo named their shark Bruce after our shark. And the cast and crew of Jaws,
there he's going back in the water.
Entire film. They call it flaws because apparently that shark didn't actually work so well.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work at all.
Wherever we were on the island, we hear the radio. And we're always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited. The shark worked.
I didn't know he was going to come at us first.
While they were in the things of the
Oh.
So I really owe the shark a lot.
Before it became our Shark Cove, this part of our lot was Cabot Cove, Maine, from Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury. Now, Angela Lansbury got her start in movie musicals, as did our Chicken Ranch, coming up on the right.
Jail's what I do.
Our Chicken Ranch will also be featured in an upcoming episode of The Mentalist, and it's been seen in all the CSIs.
Mom, where are we going now?
Now, for my fans of ABC's Desperate Housewives, it's time to freak out.
This one.
Welcome to Wisteria Lane. I'm going to start by pointing out houses for you on the left side of the tram. Now, this first mustard-colored house here belongs to Gabrielle, played by Awa Longoria. She lives right next door to the Munsters. Bob and Lee's house used to be 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Now this little yellow house here belongs to Susan, played by Terry Hatcher. She inherited her home from the Hardy Boys. Susan lives right next door to Lynette. Lynette is played by Felicity Huffman, who got her start in an Aaron Sorkin sitcom called Sports Night, which co-starred Peter Krause from Parenthood.
Ooh, cars.
Across the street from Lynette, this light blue house here, that's Mrs. McCluskey's second home here on Wisteria Lane. She's played by Katherine Yostin, who got her start in an Aaron Sorkin drama, The West Wing. Now the salmon-colored house at the end of the cul-de-sac here, that belongs to Renee, played by Vanessa Williams, and that is the only fully practical set in the neighborhood. That means we can film entirely inside and outside of Renee's house, but most of what happens inside the rest of the houses, that would be filmed on a soundstage on the front lot. Take a moment, look at your screens. You'll see Terry Hatcher is jogging along the sidewalk that is on the right side of the tram here, heading up to Lynette's house.
That's the Parker kids.
On our left, the brick and blue house coming up belongs to Bree, played by Marcia Cross. And she lives right next door to the Cleavers. Yeah, this house where Mary Alice lived for one episode, that was actually a rebuild of the original Cleaver family home, which is located on a different part of our lot. They rebuilt the Cleaver family home here for the Leave It to Beaver film, which wanted the entire neighborhood. This neighborhood is actually our Colonial Street. It's been here long before the ladies moved in. Gabby's house used to belong to the Sisters of Charm.
Was that from?
It's where Jimmy Stewart's character lived in Harvey. This blue house on the corner was an Animal House. And the bright yellow house on our left as we leave Colonial Street, that was Matlock's home. On the hill, the House of Seven Gables. Deanna Durbin lived in no less than 5 of those houses for her various musicals in the 1930s. And that entire street was used for The Burbs with Tom Hanks. It's a very busy street, but we are, of course, thrilled the ladies are here for now.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
What the heck? Let's do that!
Aww.
And now for a very different kind of neighborhood, welcome to Whoville, where how the Grinch stole Christmas.
Yay!
Mr. Grinch.
You're as cuddly as a cactus, and as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
You're a bad banana with a greasy black beard.
Director Ron Howard took over most of our back lot and nearly a third of the sound stages on our front lot to create Whoville on the Grinch's mountaintop lair. Of course, our Whos are unfortunately located right next door to Norman Bates from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Uh-oh.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
That wasn't there before.
The house on top of the hill with Mother still in the window is from the original 1960 film Psycho from Alfred Hitchcock. The Bates Motel, which is getting dressed up for our Halloween Horror Nights, which starts next week, it wasn't actually built until 30 years after the original film. It was built for Psycho 3, which was directed by Anthony Perkins, who played Norman Bates in the original film. Oh, that's lovely. Then we're going to go from the frying pan into the fire. We're going to leave Norm. Oh, hey, Norm! How's it going? You going to sign some autographs with your gigantic knife? You know what? Never mind. We're going to go visit the
no.
Just card 4. Card 4. Keep up, card. Well, all right. We've survived that. Welcome to the crash site. We will be stopping in a moment to allow you to stand up and get some pictures. Just be patient. Wait till we got to the center of the crash site set from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. All right, go ahead, stand up for a moment if you'd like. Get your pictures of your
I
loved
think I saw
ones.
some static.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about the War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. That's it. Now listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Okay. Got them closed? Okay. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Now the reason that plane looks so real is because it is. They bought a retired 747, trucked it in here on a bunch of flatbeds, and then destroyed it completely just for this one scene. Now, when Steven Spielberg was describing the film to his co-producer, Kathleen Kennedy, he handed her the script and said, "Don't get scared. It's a lovely little story about 3 people, and occasionally 1,000 screaming extras run through the shot." To our right, our Falls Lake area saw 100 days of filming and building for Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Jennifer Aniston here was shooting Wanderlust. Our cabin was originally built for the great outdoors with John Candy. But it also served as the home of Craig T. Nelson's character on Coach for 6 seasons. Beyond our cabin, the big blue screen we have back there is the world's largest freestanding backdrop. We use our backdrop in conjunction with extensive set building, special effects, editing, and CGI to create some climactic scenes. Unexpected water effect here. Now, our backdrop is where Apollo 13 landed. It's where we built the second ark from Evan Almighty. And it's where Bruce Almighty learned to walk on water from Morgan Freeman. Now, all of these clips are what it looks like when we're filming. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like when you see it. George Clooney and a surfing cow. Yeah, okay, we didn't actually train a cow how to surf on a rooftop. We used computer-generated imagery to make it look like it was surfing. CGI has changed the way movies are made. Nowhere is that more apparent at Universal than when you look at our Mummy films. I mean, our original Mummy monster was created using bandages and makeup, and it was really scary at the time. But when we decided to recreate the Mummy, we turned to writer-director Stephen Sommers for assistance.
Oh, 11 minutes.